Alright, with all the hype of the new Razor Pro XP, I'm going to do a little comparison for y'all. Kind of show you where the Pro XP came from. Because a lot of y'all are saying, looks like a Honda. Well, maybe so. But, as you see, here at Prashantland, we have an RS1 that Trevor Piranha uses for live show practice. We have a Turbo S, and we also have the new Pro XP Razor. Once I do this little comparison video, you'll kind of see where the imaging and bodywork came from. Also the handling, the styling, the power, all that kind of good stuff. So, here we go. So here we are at Prashantland. There's the foam pit, ramps, got a dumpster. And here's the three machines. Turbo S, a 19 model. It's already got a cage and bumpers. Razor Pro XP, brand new, just showed up like Monday. And y'all seen the video of Travis ripping on it. And then an RS1. This is a practice RS1 that Trevor Piranha uses to practice on ramps out back for the live shows. So these three machines are all very similar. As you can see, the RS1 and the Pro XP look very similar. Y'all saying it looks like a Honda. Looks a little more like a two-seat RS1 if you ask me. So what Polaris did was they took the great handling of an RS1, and if anybody's ever drove an RS1, they'll get it. They took the great suspension and ride and power from the Turbo S. They combined them, and they come up with the Pro XP. RS1 is a little bit shorter than a normal current Razor. Current Razor is 90-inch wheelbase. RS1 is 7 inches less, so it's roughly 83 to 84 inches. New Pro XP is 96 inches. But with it being the longest, it turns in sharper than Turbo S and current Razors. So it's pretty amazing. They took RS1 and Turbo S, combined them, and made Pro XP. So now that you see them firsthand in front, you can tell where the body and styling came from, not from Honda. This RS1 we have here, it's a 17 model, and it's a little dirty because Trevor Piranha doesn't ever wash his stuff. But these two are practically brand new. So you see current, all new, and then recent. So we'll give you a little walk around on the Pro XP itself, because everyone knows what the RS1 has and what it's like. Everyone knows what Turbo S has and what it's like, because it's basically the current Razor, but a little bit stronger, wider, a little more travel. Pro XP is all new. So do just a quick little walk around, and then we'll put the Pro XP on the lift. We'll pull the wheels off of it and show you some details that I couldn't show you from the Polaris dealer show because it was sitting on the ground. We can get up in the air and we'll show you some stuff and leave the plastic on it. You can kind of combine everything I said together, and you'll kind of make an assumption of what you think about it then. So Pro XP does not come with a roof whatsoever. From base model to premium to ultimate. This is an ultimate. It does not come with a roof. Turbo S already has bumpers and cage from wide open design and a steering wheel. RS1 is all factory as it comes, minus the harnesses. And Turbo S has harnesses and seat cut-throughs also. So if you can look up front, we'll back up a little bit more. Sorry, this video is going to be long, but I'm not going to get in a hurry. I'm going to show y'all the very best I can the comparison of these three machines. So if we get far enough back, sorry, I'm on a peg leg because I got a broken foot. So if you get far enough back, they all have a pretty similar ride height. These two are bone factory stock. This one's bone factory stock, but it has a set of tender springs on it to help carry the weight of that cage and bumpers. So I got ride height set on that one at right there close to or right at 16 inches on 32-inch tires. Polaris is claiming 14.5 inches on 30-inch tires of the Pro XP. And of course the RS1 is coming on 29s, so it should be around 13.5, 14 inches of ride height. But you can see they're all very, very similar. A normal setting from Fox is 30-inch tires should carry you at 15 inches. 32-inch tires should carry you at 16 inches. So the Pro XP is, see now it's brand new. It's got like 13 miles on it from Travis whipping on it yesterday pretty hard. It's sitting right there close to 15 inches right now. The springs haven't really stretched and collapsed or nothing like that yet. They're still doing great. And actually Polaris said they did do a spring quality upgrade, so it shouldn't sack out as quickly now, especially if you leave it alone. If you add a cage, roof, bumpers, storage, cooler, all that stuff is extra weight, more than what they calculated for the original springs. That's why you need to respring it if you add anything. Even a roof may only be like 15 pounds, but that 15 pounds plus 2 people is more than what they calculated for suspension. So it's just little things to think about. So Pro XP comes with a new style of wheel, aluminum hubs, bigger doors, but they still have some little gaps in them, of course, as we've seen in the other videos we've done. The cab area, a little more roomy. We got a center console, another center console, and then a little glove box. So we had a big glove box on current models. We sacrificed that for 2 smaller glove boxes, and then a third one. So we still got a good bit of storage. The premium comes with Click 6 harnesses. The Ultimate comes with them. I think the premium does as well. Of course, here you got your D-shaped steering wheel with the controls for sound, controls for suspension, and the oh shit button, which when you push it, it goes full stiff for 3 seconds, or it'll stay full stiff for as long as you hold it. Like I said, of course, tilting wheel, it telescopes, and it's hard to do it one-handed, but you get the point. We got a new style of switches, really cool. Of course, this one has the ride command, little compartment for your phone charger. There's another 12-volt plug inside there. The shifter in the whole column is taller. Like I say, we'll pull it in here on the lift, and we'll show you how to service it. It's way easy. So now to get the seats out, you reach right down here in the front, and you pull up on this lever. When you pull up on that, that unlocks the back. The back sits up, and the front slides out, just like old style. And this whole cover right here, it comes out with a couple little twist pins. Very, very simple to service. They really did their homework on that. You'll be able to get door enclosures from Polaris. They offer those. And then Pro Armor has a slick set of doors that are actually this height all the way up and kind of mesh right in. So that's definitely really nice. Like I say, we got a whole new clutch box design, flows much more air. They actually use the air to work with them to cool the belt down much better. Stronger arms. Of course, the new botting. We have a very big storage area here. They tell me that a 30-inch tire will lay right across this top ridge right here. So you can lay a 30 right there and still have room underneath it and just strap it. That's pretty impressive. I've got a 30, a spare 30 I'd like to try that with, and maybe even a 32 to see how it fits. That'd be pretty impressive if a 30 or 2 will just lay on there and you could strap it. But a very big storage area. You have a bolt here, 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 and here. And this whole bed tray comes out and you can get to the motor. And I'll do that and show you how all that works. Pretty neat. Vents. The vents back here, they look small. But you can see over there, they're actually very, very big on the inside. Because previous years, these little outer vents, when they get clogged up, if it doesn't have inner vents, especially on the intake motor side, if you clog these up with mud, it'll idle around just fine. But when you get on a gravel road, I've done it myself. When I get on a gravel road and stomp on it, it falls on its face because it can't get no air. You have to take your little vents off and clean them. So they put really, really big inner vents on it. Now Turbo S has really big vents, and it has inner vents over there too. So they just kind of move most of the air intake to the inside. And it's a little bit cleaner air. It's not catching all the dust from the outside here. You know, you see the inside. Of course, the passenger little handle is much easier to move. We have dual dead foot areas for passenger, and then the center area is even longer. I have these seats set at where the tallest setting in the front, so they're kicked all the way back as far as they can, as far as reclining. And then of course Travis didn't like it, so I got to move it back. He likes to sit very straight up. I like to recline like a lazy boy. And then we got our old style seats. So these seats have reclining, lowering bases on them, so they're sitting lower than normal, but they're still a little flimsy. And that's even with a metal seat base. And we had to cut these cutouts away for the harness to go through, where Pro XP, it's already made like that. You can just put your harnesses right through it. We did a steering wheel to get the wheel closer to you, because Travis likes the wheel close to him so he doesn't have to stretch and really control the machine better. Pro XP steering wheel telescopes on premium and ultimate models. So there's a lot of little things like that that are pretty amazing. Of course, this one has ride command, a number of switches. And so here's what I was talking about with the floorboard. I know this is a long video. So here's the floorboard I was talking about. See, current RZR, we have a little dead foot over here, and then a big area of nothing, and then the pedals. Well, Pro XP, the dead foot, it stops right here beside the pedal. Myself, I let my foot rest right in between here to kind of stretch my leg out. You almost have to go out of your way to hit this. Well, Pro XP, you can't get around it. You have to put your foot there. So we lost a little bit of width as far as foot room, but we gained length. So, you know, it's kind of hit or miss. It's depending on what you like. I would have liked to not have to use the dead foot and just be able to rest my foot there, but that's just me. So yeah, that's the basic walk around of the two machines. Not really much more to say as far as on the outside comparing them together. They're all amazing machines. They do unreal what they'll do. As my quote says from Polaris, this is just the next level. We'll show you right quick on the dead foot area. So here's the Pro XP dead foot area. So there's not much room between here and here, so you kind of have to use this dead foot, and our width is definitely less than previous years. So, you know, it'll be all right. I'm sure once I get my foot out of a cast, I'll really love it. But right now, with my foot in a cast, it's not that fun. So as you see, Pro XP looks much more like an RS1 than it looks like a Honda. They took the styling and handling of an RS1, and they took the big, tough, awesome ride suspension and big power from Turbo S, combined the two, and made Pro XP.